Y'all, I don't even know where to begin with this one. The Queen just did something so shocking that the entire industry is shaking. Beyoncé isn't just building a career anymore, she's building a dynasty. And if you've been paying attention, you already know who's about to inherit the throne. But before we get into the bombshell about Blue Ivy's future, let me tell you about the humiliation that 50 Cent just experienced. Because this tea, it's scalding hot.
Beyoncé's daughters, Blue Ivy and Rumi, stealing the spotlight on night one of the Cowboy Carter tour, which kicked off Monday in LA.
Remember when everyone was saying Beyoncé's Cowboy Carter tour was flopping? That tickets weren't selling, that her country era was a massive mistake? Yeah, those people just got exposed in the most devastating way possible. Imagine being so wrong that you have to delete your posts and pretend you never said anything. Couldn't be me, but it definitely is 50 Cent right now. So here's what went down. Beyoncé kicked off her renaissance Cowboy Carter tour in Los Angeles. And baby, it wasn't just a concert.
It was great that she was there with you and you took her up on stage. She's so grown though now. She is so
taller than me. I don't like it at all.
I mean.
So happy that she was here. And Rumi, my youngest daughter, thank you, Rumi.
It was a cultural reset. The stadium was packed. Not a single empty seat in sight. The crowd, electric. The energy, otherworldly. And who was front and center watching their foolish predictions crumble into dust? None other than 50 Cent, who had the audacity to repost that TMZ article claiming Beyoncé couldn't sell tickets. Sir, what were you thinking? Did you really believe you could come for the Queen and not get stung?
13-year-old Blue getting her own moment to shine, stepping out for a dance break to her mom's hit, Deja Vu.
This man really thought he could tarnish Beyoncé's legacy with some regurgitated gossip. But what happened next? That post vanished faster than his relevance in the music industry. Let's be honest for a second. This wasn't even about Beyoncé. This was about his long-standing beef with Jay-Z. Using Beyoncé as collateral damage and your little vendetta? That's low. Even for you, 50. But I'm not here to drag 50 Cent all day, even though he deserves it. What I really need to talk about is what happened on that stage. Because it changes everything.
Well, this was the moment that stole the show. A surprise cameo no one saw coming. Beyoncé's rarely seen 7-year-old daughter, Rumi.
We thought we knew about Beyoncé's future plans. For 3 hours straight, Beyoncé delivered a masterclass in performance. Act 1, Act 2, seamless transitions, live vocals that would make angels weep, and production value that puts the Super Bowl to shame. This wasn't just a concert, it was an experience that people will be talking about for decades. But amid all the perfection, there was one moment that left the entire internet in tears when Beyoncé brought a little Rumi on stage.
Waving to the crowd, she clutched Mom's hand and gave the Wakanda salute as Mom belted out their song, Protector.
Y'all, the look on that child's face, pure joy, pure wonder. Standing there next to her mother, the most powerful performer on the planet, looking up at her like she hung the stars in the sky. It was a rare glimpse into Beyoncé's world as a mother. She also gave us a quick peek at Sir And in that moment, it became crystal clear why Beyoncé keeps her children away from the spotlight. She's not hiding them, she's protecting them. And isn't that what every mother should do? But then something happened that sent shockwaves through the entire music industry.
And that's exactly what Beyoncé became as a bashful roomie hugged her mom and big sister Blue Ivy came over to offer her support. It was Rumie's first ever on-stage appearance as Beyoncé kicked off her highly anticipated Cowboy Carter tour.
Blue Ivy stepped on stage, and let me tell you, this wasn't the same Blue Ivy we saw as a backup dancer during Renaissance. This was different. The way she moved, the way she commanded attention, the confidence in her stance. Blue Ivy wasn't there as Beyoncé's daughter. She was there as her successor. Did you catch that shift in energy? Because I sure did. The internet is buzzing with theories right now. And the most compelling one suggests that what we're witnessing is a deliberate passing of the torch. Why else would Beyoncé be so intentional about including Blue in these performances? It's more than just a cute mother-daughter moment. It's strategic. It's calculated. It's the beginning of something much bigger than we realize.
Essence Magazine contributing lifestyle editor Dominique Fluker was in the audience.
I think she was just so excited from the crowd support. We know Beyoncé is traditionally private, as she should be. So whenever she gives us a glimpse of her inside life, especially her children, it's wonderful.
Industry insiders are whispering that Act 3 might actually be Beyoncé's final solo project, her grand finale before stepping into a new chapter. And what better way to close one door than by opening another for your firstborn? Be surprised if Blue Ivy gets a major feature on Act 3, or if we see a joint album announcement within the next year. Beyoncé isn't just preparing her daughter for fame. She's actively building her career before she even turns 18. The stage is being set. The audience is being primed. The heir to the Carter dynasty is being groomed right before our eyes.
Beyoncé flew in a horseshoe, soared in a vintage car with a flag, and belted out hit after hit. And because this is LA, she did it in front of a star-studded crowd, of course.
But this brings up a complicated question that's dividing the Bayhive right now. What about Chloe and Halle? Remember when they were positioned as Beyoncé's musical protégés? When they signed to Parkwood Entertainment and everyone thought they were being set up to inherit Beyoncé's legacy? Yeah. The narrative seems to be shifting dramatically. Chloe's been caught in a messy legal battle with a songwriter, which has put a serious damper on her solo momentum. And Halle? She's been focusing on her acting career, cashing those Disney checks and expanding her horizons beyond music. But here's the tea that no one is talking about.
While 7-year-old Rumi joined her fam for Protector.
According to sources close to the situation, Columbia Records might not be as invested in their next musical project as we'd hoped. And if Parkwood doesn't step in with substantial support, that could spell TROUBLE for the duo's musical future. It's not that Beyoncé has abandoned them, but her priorities have clearly shifted toward establishing Blue Ivy as the next generation of the Carter legacy. Can we really blame her? This girl is barely a teenager and already has the stage presence of a seasoned performer. We've seen her voice acting in The Lion King. We've seen her dancing abilities improve exponentially. And rumors suggest she might even have her mother's vocal talents.
first-time fans have seen Rumi on stage, but Blue's sort of old hat at this point.
Blue Ivy is very smart and very artistic.
She also joined Mom for the Beyoncé Bowl on Christmas Day.
We don't know everything Blue's working on behind the scenes, but make no mistake, she's being prepared for greatness. Think about it. What better story is there than a mother passing her empire to her daughter? It's poetic. It's powerful. It's the kind of narrative that transcends music and becomes legend. So while everyone's busy analyzing Cowboy Carter lyrics and debating country music politics, they're missing the bigger picture. The real story isn't about genres or album sales or even 50 Cent's embarrassing backpedaling. The real story is about legacy. Beyoncé started as a child performer herself, pushed into the spotlight at a young age, navigating the treacherous waters of fame under the guidance of her father. Now, she's taken those lessons, both good and bad, and creating a more protected, more strategic path for Blue Ivy. Instead of girl groups and talent shows, Blue is learning on the biggest stages in the world. Instead of fighting for recognition, she's being handed the keys to an empire. Instead of dealing with predatory industry executives, she has the ultimate protector, a mother who has seen it all and conquered it all. What we're witnessing isn't just cute family moments. It's the calculated construction of the next generation of music royalty. And let's be real, when Blue Ivy officially steps into her solo career, it's going to break the internet. The anticipation alone will be enough to guarantee diamond certification. The curiosity factor will be through the roof. Remember when Blue first appeared on Brown Skin Girl and everyone lost their minds over her sweet little voice? That was just the appetizer. The main course is still being prepared. And when it's served, the world won't know what hit them. Now, some critics are already trying to diminish Blue's potential, saying she's only getting opportunities because of who her parents are. And to them, I say, duh. That's how dynasties work. That's how privilege works. That's how the entire entertainment industry has always worked.